often climb here to see the houses at the other side of the river. My mother often tells me to always watch my steps. I might fall, she says. Every time I see those houses, I remember the place where we used to live in. It was near the bridge, and I can still see clearly in my mind my friends John, Rico, and Maribel. Children just like me. But they're so far away now. I used to live in a small house together with my brothers and sisters, my mother and my father. I remember how we would often get sick. We have sores in our feet that refuse to heal because of too much dirt and smog. And I don't want to think about it anymore. I walked far just to fetch water, and I could have been hit by a car once. At night, my mother fans each one of us so we won't feel hot. I really pity her because she doesn't seem to get sleep anymore. I also remember a time when there was fire here. All of us seemed like ants, pushing each other just to get away. Many were hurt. Everything that we owned was gone. I don't want it to happen again. Just thinking about it makes me feel scared. Once I've asked my father, "Dad, are we going to live here forever?" He never answered me. One day, there were people who came to our place. They talked about habitat. I didn't understand everything that they said, but I knew that when they left, hope welled in my parents' eyes. Then my father told me, soon we can already leave this place. For my brothers, sisters, and myself, everything that is happening is like a dream. We come here every Saturday while mom and dad help in building houses. We see people from all walks of life helping. Some even talk to me. They told me they were students. We have so many questions, but I don't know all the answers. I love to play here. I have many new friends now. Mom said this is a dream. Not only this opportunity to own a house, but the act of helping each other. Rich or poor, everyone is given their time to build houses for people like us, through the help of Habitat. How they really loved God. I can't forget the day when we moved here. Kuya and I were so excited. Together we thanked God for all His goodness. When Habitat gave the Bible and the key to our house, my mom and dad couldn't help but cry. Kuya and I cried too. God has been so kind to us. Our dream became real. We now have a small place where we can plant, a place where we can walk around and breathe some fresh air, where we can play without the fear of being hit by a jeep or tricycle. A house made of cement was a dream. We don't worry anymore when it rains. There's a floor, a roof, and we even have a comfort room. We have neighbors who love each other and don't fight. We are happy here. Thank you, Lord, for all these blessings. But I don't know why in the midst of all this beauty that I see around me, I still wake up sometimes in the middle of the night. Perhaps because I still think about John, Rico, Maribel, and all the rest of whom we have left in that place where we used to live in. I hope they too can have the opportunity to leave that place. I always pray for the day when I can also play with them here. We'll fly kites, play hide and seek, and also help each other build houses here in Habitat. And I hope they would also experience how it is like to live in a place like this. I hope that this dream would come true someday.